Hey, it's Alan Jaeger with Jaeger Sports, and as always, thanks for stopping by. So today we are now at exercise 5, reverse throwing motion of our series on do this, not that, with your J-band exercises. I personally love these reverse throws. I feel like after throwing a baseball and going in the forward motion all day long, it's the best way to replenish my arm, if you will, work in the opposite direction. So I love these reverse throws. Before we get to the exercises and the do this and not that, let's always talk about safety first. Like all the other exercises, if you'll notice, the silver clip is fastened over the chain link fence where it bisects, and that's the strongest point. And then also when we get to the forward throwing and exercise 6, you'll notice that one of our favorite analogies with these exercises is to use the clip as home plate. If I know the clip is home plate and then I put myself in the batter's box, I know right away that the clip is going to be in correct alignment with my arm, but for safety reasons, more importantly, is I know that the clip is never going to be in alignment with my neck, my face, or my head, as you'll see here in a second. So again, this is very important to make sure the clip, again, has the analogy of home plate, and then I'm in the batter's box as a right-hander. As far as the exercise itself, the way that we like to explain this is that think about everything you do with your mechanics forward, throwing forward, and then just try to reverse that. So I will actually sometimes go through my whole throw, just as an example, and then I'll do the reverse motion. So I explain it this way: go forward. And so now when I do my reverse throw, the idea is I want my arm to be loose and relaxed, just like throwing a ball forward. So everything I do forward, I want to repeat in reverse motion backward. Again, if you notice, the clip is home plate. So now when I do my reverse throwing motion, my arm is in alignment. Like all the exercises, posture is critical. Knees are slightly bent, feet are slightly broader than my shoulders. I'm in a good athletic position. I'm going to always lean slightly forward rather than backward at all. And those are pretty much all the do's and the don'ts. So here's another few more examples. And I will say one last thing. A lot of times this exercise can turn into a tricep workout because the tricep is such a strong muscle. And so a lot of times athletes will come nice and low. And unless you throw that way, the idea is to get a little bit more height. So we talk about what we call getting height early, and then extending. See, this is about where my arm slot would be, and this is about where the height of my elbow is in relationship to my shoulder. Exercise 5, reverse throwing motion, do this, not that. Thanks as always for stopping by.